In the middle of a sparkling seaside town, Lily enters a golden teacup-shaped library filled with floating books and glowing scrolls. Lily, a curious young girl with wild brown curls and a magnifying glass necklace, is the only character in this scene. Bookshelves shaped like cats, scrolls that purr when touched, and windows made of stained glass for patterns surround her. Establishes Lily's love of history and introduces a magical setting where her adventure begins. Lily pulls out an old book with a velvet paw print on the cover. It sparkles, meows, and flips open on its own. Lily gasps as golden whiskers burst from the book and swirl into a furry tornado. The book glows bright, with ancient pirate maps floating up around her. Sets the story in motion by revealing the magical object that brings a pirate cat to life. Captain Whiskerbeard, a proud Persian cat pirate with a gold-trimmed coat and feathered hat, leaps out of the book and lands with flair. Lily and Whiskerbeard share a dramatic pause before he exclaims, "Treasure awaits, meow mate." He holds a glowing fish scale map and carries a tail blade shaped like a quill. Introduces a guide and sets up the quest for treasure through cat pirate history. The teacup library stretches into a swirling portal, transforming into the open sea where a dazzling ship, the Purrl Pearl, floats in the clouds. Lily and Whiskerbeard board the ship, now joined by Tiki the jellybean parrot, who lands on the mast shouting, "Squawk, scroll ho!" The ship is covered in gems, velvet sails, and cloud-powered wheels, surrounded by floating cat statues. Transitions the story into the seafaring adventure, introduces their vessel and another crewmate. Dark clouds roll in and Blubba the storm cloud octopus emerges, sneezing lightning and blocking their paths. Whiskerbeard tightens the sails, Lily steadies the wheel, and Tiki hides in the teacup. Blubba has cloudy arms, sleepy eyes, and wears a raincoat with patches. One says Grumble approved. Introduces a gentle obstacle and a new quirky character, moving the adventure into challenge territory. Rain from Blubba's sneeze splashes onto the fish scale map, smudging the glowing ink and erasing half the clues. Lily gasps, "Oh no, the story trail's gone!" while Tiki picks nervously at the corner. The map now drips glowing ink into the sea, forming shimmering ripples. Sets up the conflict. The map is lost, and they must now remember the clues from history instead. The ship docks at a glowing reef where the coral twins, two singing jelly mermaids, live and guard scrolls. The twins offer to help, saying, "If you seek the past, just sing it fast." Cavern walls glow with musical coral, floating scroll bubbles, and story glyphs shaped like paw prints. The team learns that stories and songs hold the clues they need, reinforcing the power of memory and teamwork. Inside the caverns, the group sings the tale of the first cat pirates, causing magical story lights to swirl and show scenes from the past. Lily dances while Tiki chirps the melody, and Whiskerbeard watches the glowing memory images unfold. The scene shows pirate cats sailing sky seas, finding story chests, and writing in memory ink. Moves the story forward by unlocking the next map location through music and knowledge sharing. They sail through spiral islands floating in the sky, each shaped like a different cat breed. They dodge floating feather flocks and land on Siamese Spire, where wind tells ancient secrets. Lily listens with her history lens, Hearing, follow the purr in the stars, gives a new riddle clue and keeps the adventure flowing toward the treasure. Night falls and constellations glow. One purrs, Tiki squawks. There, the whisper star. The stars form a celestial cattail pointing to the horizon. The scene is filled with dreamy purples, cosmic cats, and glitter trails in the sky, guides the crew toward the treasure and reveals the beauty of wonder and observation. The Purrl Pearl lands on an island shaped like a giant paw print, glowing with soft moss and humming trees. At the center, a buried story chest awaits beneath a tree with hanging scrolls like fruit. Lily reads an old phrase etched in stone. Ink fades, but memories shared shine forever. Builds anticipation for the reveal, not gold, but something meaningful and magical. Whiskerbeard turns his tail blade like a key and unlocks the chest. Shimmering memory ink scrolls float up like fireflies. Lily giggles. These are their stories, the first pirates. Each scroll plays a glowing scene from history, tales of bravery, friendship, and fun. Delivers the heart of the story. The real treasure is stories passed down and shared. The crew sails through the story clouds back to the library, the chest secured beside Lily. The library now glows brighter as the scrolls float onto shelves that were once empty. Tiki drops a scroll into a labeled drawer, to be continued. Shows the journey is complete and Lily is now a guardian of stories herself. Lily sets up a pirate cat corner inside the library with the scrolls, map, and a stuffed Tiki replica. Children from the town peek in, wide-eyed. One asks, "Are they real?" Lily winks. "Maybe." The display sparkles and meows quietly, inviting more curious minds. Wraps the adventure with a sense of wonder, showing Lily's role as both learner and sharer. Lily sits on a cushion with Tiki on her shoulder and whispers, "Stories are the best kind of treasure." Captain Whiskerbeard fades gently into the library air, tipping his hat as he goes. Outside, the sea sparkles and a constellation cat winks from the sky. A heartwarming ending, bringing the lesson home. Knowledge, history, and imagination grow best when shared. In today's adventure, Lily discovered that the greatest treasures aren't always gold or jewels. Sometimes they're the stories we tell, the friends we make, and the memories we share along the way. Working together, using your imagination, and being curious about the past can unlock magical things. So next time you find an old book or hear a new story, remember treasure lives in the tales we keep and the people we share them with.
Thanks for watching, kids. If you enjoyed the adventure, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and click the bell icon to never miss a new story. See you next time.